Hi everyone, it's me, Kine, and for today's Halloween makeup tutorial, we are transforming into this haggard, old, crusty witch. Basically me after hitting menopause. Here's the basic supplies you'll need since this does involve a bit of special effects makeup. Not that much though, it's just that I'm so naturally beautiful and youthful that it takes a lot of work to make myself look old and crusty. Let's get into the tutorial. To start off, I'll be gluing down my brows using Spirit Gum, which is an FX skin adhesive that makes the brows stick flat to the skin. You just need to brush them down as the glue dries. I normally use glue stick, but I couldn't find mine today, so this stuff works pretty much just the same. Now that the brows are flat, we can use liquid latex on top without the fear of ripping out the brow hairs, and we can also cover this area with concealer and draw new brows later on. But first, I'm taking some liquid latex and cotton and I'm building some brow skin right where the brow starts. We basically want to try to make it look like we're just permanently angry and the middle of the forehead is curled up here so that the brows can be more arched. So add cotton and latex little by little, smoothing it out so that you build up a little hump here that flattens out along the forehead but is still pretty high and dramatic near the eye. Next, I'll use the same cotton and latex technique to build up some skin on the cheekbones. We want our witch basically to have really high cheekbones so that the cheeks appear sunken and hollowed out. That way the face looks more angular and chiseled as if I was just losing my youth and vigor. So concentrate this in a small area, kind of where you put your highlighter, and make sure there's a nice hump, but all the edges should be smooth into the skin. And then next, using the same exact technique once again on the chin to make the chin appear sharper and longer and just more wicked. Professional SFX artists would probably use face casts and molds to do this type of stuff, but clearly I'm not a professional by any means, and it's just much cheaper this way. The idea is that we're trying to change our face shape to exaggerate features that would make us look older and scarier and like a cartoon character. And you could change your face shape using makeup and contouring like you've probably seen on Instagram, but by using prosthetics it just takes it to a whole new level because it actually is 3D and works from any angle. As you can see, I also stuck some latex and cotton on the nose. I figured it would be too hard to do the whole huge witch nose that looks like literally a tropical bird's beak. So I just figured I would add cotton and latex for the texture and the bumpiness. And now you're gonna wait a while for all of that to dry, otherwise you won't be able to paint it. And then next, you're gonna take some more latex and stipple this all over your face in very thin layers, keeping your face taut and stretched as you blow dry each area. I talked about this technique before in my old age tutorial for Mother Gothel, which you can check out in the link in the description. But what we're doing basically, if you're not familiar with this technique, is that by putting latex on stretched skin, it's gonna create a bunch of small wrinkles and texture, which you'll be able to see much better once I relax my skin. And this serves two purposes. For one thing, we achieve gross, wrinkly, crusty skin all over the face. And secondly, it blends into the cotton buildups because those prosthetics already have texture, and this way it's cohesive with the entire face. Otherwise, it would look so obvious if we made these prosthetics and they're all crusty and textured and the rest of the face is just smooth and flawless. It's kind of hard to see the difference because the lights wash out a lot of the texture, but it's much easier to see it in the pictures. But anyway, I'm powdering the final result so it's not so sticky anymore, and I'm finally moving on to actual makeup. Covering the entire face with my base color, which I've chosen one that's on the paler side, and now I'm using this contouring pencil from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm adding shadow lines on the cheekbones, angling downwards, as well as the eye socket right underneath that brow cover we did so the eyes look more deep set. Doing it on the temples to make the face look more skinny and also to balance out the top and the bottom half. And then finally my nasolabial fold, and then just blend all of that out. Here, I'm taking a really pale off-white cream color from Ben Nye, and I'm going all over the latex and cotton buildups I made since I was finding they weren't really matching my foundation color. It was pretty obvious at this point that they were fake since you could see the edges, and so I'm just adding more coverage so that it looks like it blends into the skin better. And now I'm gonna contour with some powders. We just contoured with that cream pencil if you remember, but since we blended it out, it's kind of hard to see. The only way I find to get a really noticeable strong contour is using powders. So I'm accentuating all the areas I contoured before, as well as adding some darkness beneath my eyes as if I had under eye bags and hadn't discovered eye creams or moisturizer yet. And then I'm also adding wrinkles to the forehead just with brown eyeshadow. And finally, I'm drawing in my eyebrows using black eyeshadow, following the mold that we made in the beginning. And with that, the look is completed. Just add your theatrical contacts and your old lady wig, teased and ratted to perfection, and you're done. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and if you want to support me, subscribe to my channel. I'm doing 31 days of Halloween this October, which means a new Halloween look just like this every single day of the month. So subscribe for more videos like that, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!